we got a chance to speak to Domhnall Gleeson about his brand new movie on Apple TV Plus, Echo Valley. Check it out. You, my friend, are incredibly disagreeable in this movie, to say the least.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, you don't want to leave. You don't want him babysitting your kids. Yeah.
No. But talk to me about taking on a character who is as extreme and as slimy as Jackie is in this one. Is there room for nuance, or is it just a lot more fun to just kind of lay into him?
No, I think, I mean, like how he ended up is in the eyes of the viewers, and that's its own thing. But in terms of how we approached it, we didn't want to just like make this slimeball who kind of like, you know, greases his way through the film. We wanted to make somebody who was a believable person, and that his manipulation over people, the way he works people, the way he preys on their vulnerabilities was believable, because I think that eventually will be scarier and more affecting than just somebody who's just out and out awful. So they built in these layers where he's under his own pressure, he owes other people, you know, like you feel like he's probably being bullied elsewhere himself.
Right.
And so that's why he enjoys it when he gets to do it to other people so much. So yeah, it was good building in layers to him as well. I don't know how much of it is in the movie, but that was part of the plan.
And when you're taking on something like Jackie, do you have to find some redeeming quality in the character to be able to play him, or do you take it as something non-judgmental?
Yeah, I don't think it's ever a redeeming quality, because I don't think that's how you think about it. You don't judge him, but what you do is try to understand him and empathize and find the aspects of him that you understand and can relate to. And actually, there's lots of stuff there, you know, somebody who has, I don't think he's ever had it easy. I think he's behaved in a despicable way, but he's never had it easy. He feels he's fought for everything that he has.
Right. Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, and so I think that stuff is important, you know, and
like
I think
he's a true believer.
Yeah, and he's there's people who he's scared of. It's not like he's a supervillain. He is low down on the chain. It just so happens that he sees Kate and Claire as being even lower than him, and so he enjoys hitting down.
I want you to talk to me about these little gestures that you do that made me hate the character even more. Like right from the outset, after your first interaction with Julianne Moore, you do this thing where you kind of touch her face.
Oh,
it's not
yeah.
quite a slap. Oh my God, that was just aggravating, and it was so great. Talk to me about those moments, because they really make a character.
I think with that stuff, I think it wasn't planned, but I knew that he felt like he could do what he wanted in those scenes. And she feels like he has to leave at that point. And I remember at the time feeling he wouldn't walk away here without feeling like he had the last word. And so it just felt natural to touch her face. And I think he's already been a bit creepy with Sydney. He's already had his hand on her chest, and he's been sort of sexually aggressive in a way that you can't quite pin down. And I just wanted to keep that up. I think. And so that just sort of happened. But yeah, it is. It was interesting to see it was still in the film. It was interesting. That only happened once.
Oh, it was gold, man. I love that moment. Like, for me, that totally made Jackie, just very quickly, I think I've got like 15 or 20 seconds left. The bits with Julianne Moore in the house. Just talk to me about creating this tension when it's just two people across a table. I mean, was that all on the page, or did you kind of workshop that, rehearse that?
There was a little bit of talking it through and reading it out loud, but it was on the page. It's a superbly written scene. Michael directed it brilliantly. Ben shot it fantastically. You want to make sure that they have versions of it that are more aggressive, less aggressive, more enjoyable, less enjoyable, quicker, slower. You want to make sure that the manipulation, that there's room to push each other around. And there's no one better to do that with than Julianne Moore. She's like, it was great. That dance I really enjoyed. And I'm proud of the scene. I think it worked out well.
Yeah, the both of you were magic. I'm all out of time, but thank you so much, and congratulations on the movie, man.
Thank you for being so nice. I really appreciate it.
What'd you do? I took care of it.
Echo Valley drops on Apple TV Plus June 13th. Check it out. Let us know what you think. Sound off in the comments, and thank you so much for watching.